Blueberry pie brown ale, just like Mom used to make. Well, if she worked at Graeter's. Let's get going. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with another beer review. I'm getting that slurred a lot. So today we have Braxton over from Covington, Kentucky. Now this is a request of a local who's also on WCBS. I'll put a link in the description to their channel, although he hasn't been on a whole lot this year. Mr. Eric Louderbeck, also known as Loudy, requested that I review this a couple weeks ago. I bought some and then I got ill, and I'm finally feeling better. So they had Graeter's. They're a bakery and ice cream. Most people know from their ice cream in downtown. I know they have a bakery. I'm not a big fan of almost any of their ice cream. Not a local, so I guess I don't understand. Seems like last year they had a raspberry chocolate chip, which is actually one of their ice creams I liked. I didn't like the beer. So let's find out what we've got. Very blueberry on the nose. That's a good sign, considering it's a blueberry brown ale. Nice artificial carbonation there. Almost pours like a soda. I think this is, 7% alcohol. So a decent amount. Wow, okay. You can smell the brown. You almost get a slight chocolate on the nose there from the can. Oh, yep. That actually smells pretty good. So we got a nice dark red color. It's more of a dark red than a brown ale, but hey. Especially you can see here, it's almost kind of a deep golden. A little more red through here. But it has a very nice aroma. So far, so good. That's very interesting. You definitely get the blueberries on the nose. And it almost has an ice cream-like feel to it. It's almost like it's a malt, like they got maltose or something, like a milk feel. The head's pretty good. Definitely has has the slight maltiness of the brown ale as you would expect, but it's very slight. And then it actually has it has a biscuity texture almost, like if you chopped up, like with a pie crust or something, chopped it up really, really fine. That is really interesting. Nice blueberry flavor though. This one's been sitting out about 10-15 minutes so that I've had it nice and warm and ready so all the flavors would hit me. That's actually not bad. Malt beverage brewed with blueberry juice with natural flavors added. So scrumptious brown ale, and that's I would say it's scrumptious, and notes of pie crust. So there you go. So loaded with blueberry juice and notes of pie crust. Our most meaningful brew benefits the Cure Starts Now Foundation and their worldwide effort to discover a home run cure for cancer. So that's good. I didn't even notice that before. So there, wow. So that notice of a crust texture, it's exactly how I described it. And I know I did not read the can before I did that. I didn't even know that was on there. Right, and so they got to be using some biscuit malt in here. So you get this real breadiness to your nose, and the mouth feels very bready. And then at the finish, it almost feels like melted ice cream. And it's not as cold, obviously, but it has this sweetness that you would associate with milk, cream or something. So that makes me think they've got some maltose sugar in there. It's not fermented. Some of your sweet stouts, your cream stouts, left hand's a milk stout. Is a very good example of that maltose sugar still being in there. So, wow, that is very nice. And it does have a lot of notes to it that would make you think of a blueberry pie. So I'm gonna give this one a 4.5. This is pretty good. To me, it's a bit on the not gimmicky is not the right word, but it is a bit of a novelty. So this is probably something I couldn't drink a lot of, one after another. It would just get just become too much. But every once in a while, having something like this almost has a full feeling to it. So, fantastic. So Loudy, thanks for suggesting this when I was at over at, where was I? I was at Jungle Jim's a few weeks ago, picking up, thought I was just picking up stuff for my son. I had to get some lunch meat for him and some other things. And I was waiting to get some time and to getting to feeling better for one thing. So handcrafted, but there you go. Braxton Brewing over in Covington, Kentucky. Very, very interesting idea. I like this much better than the other one. I've never had the blueberry pie flavored ice cream, so I don't know how it compares. But it does have a lot of reminiscence of a blueberry pie and just slight hints of a brown ale. Nice biscuit aromas on the nose and flavors too. So very good. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time. Bye.